It's locked, all right.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Overcome this. We've done it before. No. I had a drink out of sun. I must have more.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Ross, you are my dearest friend. You're my last and dearest friend.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you...
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed. A surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
I cannot enter.
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
You can do better than that. Nah. It's my turn.
Rotten or crusty, each heart contains the sweat of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your
Insulting it.
All right.
Yes. Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
You bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
It's locked, all right.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and...
I apologize, nurse. I need...
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate.
Thank you, nurse.
Dr. Swan...
Thank you.
Yes,
I would like...
I gave him a...
What?
Well, you accept... Dr. Swan...
It's...
You'll get an...
If...
Second floor...
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, nurse. I'm
Dr. Swan...
Did he really?
All men...
I see.
You must...
How...
Not...
And...
Sorry,
Do you...
we are all...
I'm not...
Brilliant...
Most...
It would be inappropriate for...
Is...
Well...
Why should his...
I guess it's...
Nurse...
No.
Goodbye, nurse. Good evening.
I've already...
That's quite...
You can call...
I'm not...
Well,
You have...
No need... You want to hear... And why not?
But you're not...
You keep...
So...
I've been... It's a... Yesterday.
You...
Go there, you...
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Doctor.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to...
Goodbye, Milton. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Doctor, I am
Please,
I'm a...
what may...
I'm not a shit. Of course.
I've been... As long...
You're not the first. Well, I'm
quest true.
Well,
Do you...
oh no.
I see. I'm quest true.
I'm a...
What? I'll give you...
Of course, sir.
Tell me,
Harvey,
what is it?
Fair question.
The...
All I...
Tell... But what...
Because...
Goodbye, Dr. Str... Good evening. Does my...
Let us just...
I'm...
Huh.
There is...
That...
St. Kel.
We're here...
I don't...
Mod...
Tell... Are you...
Huh?
And...
Right. I'm... I'm not... I'm...
Tell me what...
Strictly...
Are you think...
Harvey...
And...
Right.
And
I only...
This is... It's... We can... Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
But in the circumstances,
What can I do?
I'm
I
willing to
will
give
not
the
let you
benefit
down,
of the
my
doubt.
boy.
And
I gave... Well, you...
it's...
You'll get... Doctor...
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Calm that you'll get it, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, sir.
I don't know.
I see.
I'm Harvey. I'm just...
I was...
Where
are you? Another...
What I...
Tell me...
I was...
You... Tell me what... I'm... How... I... Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
And goodbye.
I'm sorry you ended up in my place.
It's locked.
I understand. Is unmoved. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
I cannot enter. Good evening.
Good evening.
And I'm...
Well,
How...
it's...
You... No... How?
No.
Why? Why?
What?
Goodbye now.
You're.
I bet
What are you? Well,
and
I don't. Like. Never.
It's a
delusion. It's a.
Who? This.
I'm not.
I see.
Thank you.
Who are?
Is
I'm.
No.
I'll leave you. I'm you. How?
Oh, it can't. It's the.
Can no. Who would?
No.
You don't.
But the suffering continues.
How aren't
She's. How much? And it's. In a. Or
No.
You.
Goodbye for now.
Damn disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
I wish I could be sick again.
I need blood.
Blood boil with the fever.
No.
I'll leave you.
Time has lost its effect on me. But the suffering continues.
Good
Evening.
Good.
The daily routine.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
Dr. Reed,
What do you?
I was not.
You remember?
Thank you.
How?
I had. With.
You.
I'm. Tom? Pip help. No.
What is the?
Is it? Who's in?
Has. What?
I'm.
I.
Not. That's.
You're at.
Have not you.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Damn disgust on every street.
It's locked, all right.
Daily routine.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Goodbye, nurse. Good evening, sir.
So
do we
Ash
doctor?
He was all.
You,
No,
you've.
I have.
What
This.
It's.
Don't.
What?
Some.
Tell
No,
you.
I'll.
Any.
I
no.
don't get.
Goodbye.
Raiding anywhere else in the
Good evening.
Doctor. Goodbye, nurse. It's locked.
Good evening, Doc.
I'm here. Goodbye, Milton.
Good evening.
Good.
Feel my blood boil with fever.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Well, we not what you know. What? And said, how after? Do you yes? What? Because why it was? I when funny. Yes. Who I'm with the. Do you hide? Do you ask quite yet? No, you're no. Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Never cease.
I cannot enter.
No,
really?
I don't. Yeah.
Could you?
Mortimer. So.
I'm
not. Yes.
How?
So. I'm alright.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Tell
I don't.
How?
So, Pip.
I have to go now.
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, madam.
It's my. I'm.
What?
No. Yeah. I'm.
What
I.
is?
Yeah.
What?
She. Yeah. I do.
Goodbye, Miss.
Good evening, sir.
We have some of the most brilliant minds in London at Pembroke.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
Good. It's locked. Good evening, Nurse Hall.
Good evening. To become.
You
Maybe.
Pepper.
To become an.
You should be.
Maybe you're.
Goodbye now.
I need.
Time has lost its effect on me. But the suffering continues.
What of my own life?
Good evening. Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood. Hello? Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later. It's locked, all right. Good evening, Dr. Tibbet.
Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbet.
So many deaths. You are going to reveal all your secrets to me.
I cannot enter. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. Stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect...
Yes, Nurse Crane?
I'm so...
A crisis?
Our supply...
Sorry.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door.
Yes, Doctor?
It
really...
Please...
It's... At the...
London? That's all for now. No. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody... Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.